Really nothing.
We about to break down, roll up. We about to get high today. Go ahead and spark that up. Passing like a damn relay. You forgot your place. Now we in your face. It's time to pay.
It's TGI Now time. Back again in the K420 studio discussing real, authentic truth talk, freedom of speech, and living in the now. Freeing your mind.
One episode at a time. Shit, we trying.
Boom.
Back at it again.
What's up? That's funny.
Oh man.
Yeah, I wanted to get started.
Crazy,
Right? Oh, 8:36. Okay. So we're a little late. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we're a little late. I came late. Rondell came late. Then we started chatting.
Eddie was eating.
I was eating. Let me tell you something, though, dude. Just to start it, bro. That cat, I came hungry because I've been driving all day doing shit. Bro, that fucking sub, that turkey club sub, bro.
Never miss.
Bro, I put some hot sauce on it. Holy moly. It was delicious. Delicious, bro. And then we had the grandma. Bro, Kelly said we had grandma. Me and Rondell got right up in a sec, bro. What, grandma?
Jump.
Right. And that's the truth.
Jump right to
that grandma's delicious, bro. I mean, I'll tell you, I'm from New York. I know pizza. That's like the best fucking pizza I've had in the state of Florida.
Yeah, that's good.
Straight up. That piece of fucking grandma, you got to get it, guys. You guys got to try that grandma. It is delicious. You won't want another pizza. Trust me.
Yeah,
look at that.
Good.
Look how delicious that pizza looks. And it doesn't only look delicious. Fucking thing is delicious.
It is good. Yeah. It's very good. That's the pepperoni one, too.
Oof. We didn't do pepperoni. We did sun-dried tomatoes, which was nicer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this
sun-dried tomatoes was really good. It's better for me. I mean, pepperoni's good, but it would have took away the flavor. You know what I mean? Like from the pizza.
Yeah.
Pepperoni's very strong.
Yeah.
Very dominant.
I think it'll be fire still.
Pardon?
I think it'll still be fire.
Yeah.
It's fire. Anyway, I already know. But whatever they make has been good. You know what I mean? So that's your stuff right there, bro.
Oh, yeah. Can't go wrong with a Philly from Candace.
I got me some fries too. Hell yeah.
Right.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong.
No, you cannot.
We'll give them a call, 772-770-2277, capspizzamenu.com, knocking out pizza since 1987. Give them a call. Tell them TGI Now sent you 10% off football season, too. Don't forget.
It's live.
Yep. They got the coach's corner there and everything. So check them out. There you go.
The NFL is all fucked up, though. I don't watch it.
It's crap.
Yeah, it's poison. But anyway,
Crap.
Have you been getting a lot of chatter about our recent podcast, our biblical podcast? Oh my God.
Which one?
No, just the past two podcasts that we shared was godly. Like, really focus on the God.
Yeah.
So I've had a few people come up to me and say, yo, what's up with, this God thing? It's true story, bro.
Really?
And I was like, wow, I heard it on the podcast. I said, oh, nice. Yeah. Some of my customers, I guess they listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
I said, no, we were talking about God because we're talking about, and then I explained, the God side, everything that goes on inside of us, the RNA.
Yeah.
So it was good conversation, so.
That's pretty cool.
And always the question, I always ask the question, what do you think being godly is?
Yeah.
Because people have this conception that being godly is being all holy all the time and you can't make mistakes. That's not true. Me as a Christian, the reason why Christ died on the cross was because he knew I was a fallible human being. He knew I was going to make a lot of mistakes. Yeah. He knew I was going to need his grace, that blood, that if we believe as Christians, that blood that saves us and cleanses us of our sins.
Absolutely.
So we don't believe that. And then I had another conversation with somebody about speed.
Okay.
Like, how long does it take before you start really feeling it? Everybody wants to feel it.
Oh, yeah.
And I had to remind people, feeling comes from the heart.
Mm-hmm.
And the Bible says that the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. So we have to be careful with feeling, seeking out that feely thing, waiting for our hairs to stand up. Sometimes you need to listen to the message and get a conviction.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. going to a church or listening to a message on the internet, because I don't go to church, I'm not going to promote it. Yeah. But what I'm saying is that going, listening to the word, even in conversation, like you and I have godly conversation, listen to the words.
Yep. Yeah.
Words and spells, like we know, spells sometimes can be good spells.
Oh, no, 100%.
Stuff that's inspire, encourage, build you up, not only knock you down, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And what happens is that they use the Bible to knock you down, to make you feel less than. This way, if you give more, you'll feel better. Yeah. No, I give less and I feel better. Yeah. Because the Bible doesn't speak about the tithe in the New Testament. No. It only speaks the last time the tithe is spoken about. It's in the book. It's in the last book. Is in the book of Malachi, the last book of the Old Testament. In the New Testament, God says that Jesus says, that Old Testament is kind of BS. But what he was saying is that he loves a cheerful giver. Okay. So if you're giving reluctantly, that's not cheerful.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So if putting a $20 bill instead of a $200 check, because that's what you made that week, you're giving and that made you feel good. God's happy about that. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Well, I tell people speed is something that's everything is different.
Well, it's all about intentions too. It's about what your intentions are, whether it is money or if it's other things that you do for people. It's your intention. So what's your intention? Is it for evil or is it for good? Is it for self-serving? Is it for serving others?
Well,
and that's what really comes down. That's the split. That's the shift that we're witnessing right now.
But if you get into the God thing, there is no shift really, unless look.
Well, no, what I mean by that is that, for example, like this whole Charlie Kirk thing, like people that are reacting to it, you said from the heart, feelings, right? So people are having feelings, emotions. Some people didn't even know who he was and they're having emotions about him. Other people hated him and they were happy that he died. So those feelings and emotions are coming out. The demon in those people are coming out, showing their true colors. Like, oh, I'm happy. I'm going to put it on Twitter. Thank God he deserved it. That's the shift. That's the split that I'm talking about. Because some people might not have liked him, but they were like, whoa, wait a minute. Why did they shoot him for? That doesn't make any sense.
Who was it? I think it was Bill Maher. Okay. I saw a Bill Maher interview.
Yeah.
A clip on YouTube where he was really annoyed. He says, a man that sat in that chair, he was talking to someone else. I didn't know the guest.
Yeah.
He said a man that sat in that chair got shot.
Yeah.
And I can't fathom that.
Exactly.
Like, who has that kind of hate?
Yeah.
And that's what's happening. Look, the generation that's doing this are kind of young. If you notice the last attempt assassination on Trump, guy was in his 20s. Yeah. This guy was in his 20s, struggling with this trans thing. They're all struggling with this stuff, that's being put out now, because we didn't have this stuff when we were younger.
No.
Trans.
No.
You were gay or you're not. And a lot of gay people remember the closet. They stood in the closet. They didn't want to be embarrassed.
They want to come out. Yeah.
So things were different back then. Now everything is so open. And then it's almost like a fad. Boys that really don't want to be girls, but they do it because it's a fad.
It's programming.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's programming. Exactly. And then what happens?
They snap.
They go haywire.
They go on medication.
Not even that. If you're a boy and you want to thinking like a girl, you're twisted.
Yeah.
Understand that.
It's reversed.
Gay people don't think that way. Yeah. I'm a man. I like men, and that's why I'm gay. There's no point in me liking a man that dresses like a woman. If that was the case, I'd be with a woman.
Yeah.
Can you get it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Why would you want that? Gay men want men.
That whole conversation was just confusing, what you just said.
Really?
Kinda.
Why?
I don't know. That didn't make sense. I was just like,
because when I'm talking, these trans people, these trans young men today, right? Today, they're dressing up like women, dressing up like girls, and all this stuff, but they're boys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a confusion. That's a twist in the brain.
No, not the whole thing. I was talking about that last part.
Okay, the last part. A gay man, right? A gay man wants another man. He doesn't want a man that dresses like a woman. If that was the case, he would be with a woman. Yeah. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So what's the point of trans?
There is no point. No point. That's what it comes down to.
Literally, if you think about
that's what I'm saying.
No point.
There's no point.
I'm talking about you ask a gay man, what's your gender? Male.
Yeah.
Most of
You
them.
understand?
Yeah,
He's not confused. I like boys. I don't like girls. I don't like the way they look. I like a boy better. So what? Fine. Let's go to work. Let's do what we got to do. Let me train you. You know what I mean?
Right.
But 100, bro.
Oh, that's funny.
People got it all twisted, and that's why kids are getting fucked up. Look at these young kids, bro. I mean, they're being used. Not that the kid assassinated, because we don't even know if it was his
The
bullet.
kid's being used. He was being used. They pick out the vulnerable they see with these kids, they groom them, and they pick them, and then they put them out there, and then they that's why it's called a false flag, because they make it look like this kid is a part of it. He's the one that came up with it, and then they have an operation that takes care of the rest of it.
Just like that guy and the guy that supposedly killed that CEO.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, same thing. Same exact
these young
thing.
people are doing it though. It's like the one that killed those people in the house, the 3 girls and the guy. Young people are fucked up. I mean, I don't get it. You know, I mean, back and when I'm saying, because I'm 63, so I remember when things were different, and I can tell you that things were different.
No, I agree.
You know, I mean, the killers were men. In their 30s, you know, if a young kid kills somebody.
But the thing is, we don't know for sure that he did it, though. That's the thing.
It's not the point. You don't even know if his bullet was the one.
That's, I mean, you don't even know if he. That's what I was trying to get back to. It's a false flag, so you don't know if he did it. They're spinning the narrative to make it look like he did it.
Okay, but look at Oswald.
That's what I mean. It's the same thing.
Same play. We don't know if he was the one. He might have thought his bullet.
100%.
He was set up to go do this because there's text that he said.
There's a whole thing now that says the mob was involved in that shit.
Yeah.
I think it was more political. And let me tell you something. He was very popular. The young people liked him. Yeah. And I'm telling you that the young people are the ones that are screwed up. Mm. The people screwing up these young people are the ones that wanted him dead. Because he was trying to make a difference. The guy was making a difference, bro.
No,
my son,
I agree.
My son, Jared, right? And I'm going to tell you 100. My son, Jared, goes to church today because he liked Charlie Kirk. Hmm. He told me. I seen him in a thing. He was at an event that Charlie Kirk was. He seen him. He didn't ask him any questions, but he saw how he was. And then he had an altar call. And he said he didn't go up. But he prayed right where he was, and he started going to church. So Charlie Kirk was making an impact on these young kids because his conversation was about God, not political. Yeah, he promoted Trump.
He was political.
He promoted Trump, but his main message was about God, family, and then country.
Yeah, and then he turned.
God was first.
He was talking.
It wasn't country, God. He put God first,
and he turned his head and started to realize that Israel was the problem, and they started talking about Israel, and that's what
we already know that Israel's poison.
Well,
Israel is the cause of a lot of this mess.
Exactly.
Yeah, talking to the young people about
call
that.
Them allies.
No.
Why is Trump continue to call? I mean, Trump is smarter than us, I believe, right? Why doesn't he realize that Israel is not an ally?
You keep your friends closer and your enemies.
You got to keep your enemies closer.
Exactly.
Good answer.
So you can see what the fuck going on.
Right.
I agree.
That's what
good answer. 100%. I agree.
That's what I see.
One of the first rules
that was good.
One of the very first rules in war. Keep your friends close, enemies closer.
That's right. Yeah. Here, I'll play this video. Here's a
good
clip here. He kind of gets into what we were just talking about.
They told us a lone gunman killed Charlie Kirk. That narrative is breaking apart. Investigators now say that trained operatives move through the crowd like a unit. Tight hand signals, coordinated sweeps, and advanced weapons no civilian could possibly be carrying. Not since January 6 has an event been infiltrated with this many spooks. Ballistics teams ran the trajectory.
Remember what I was telling you before the podcast about that particular rifle? Not an easy find, bro. That rifle is a collector's piece. Yeah. And for it to work, I mean, it had to be.
At this time, somebody had to take care of that shit.
Somebody took care of that rifle, and the family doesn't know about the rifle.
That's a rare gun. That's like a $20,000 gun.
Bro. It's not something that people just have. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I get what you're saying.
And the trigonometry. And the alleged shooter simply couldn't have made the bullets behave the way it did. Then came the CIA spy plane, descending to a dangerously low altitude over the rally the exact moment the shot rang out. And now with flight logs and radar tracking in hand, we can prove it wasn't coincidence. This wasn't chance. It was a script. And in just a moment, you'll hear the recording they never wanted anyone to hear. Before we dive in, let me tell you about an important service that lets you /TPV.
Yeah, if he does something
about the extraordinary pressure being applied to drop his principles, to bend the knee to a globalist elite that brooked no dissent.
if Bibi Netanyahu, if he does something I don't like, and if I criticize it, am I like a bad Christian?
Absolutely not.
That creates backlash that I don't think people understand.
Those warnings didn't make him paranoid, they made him a target. He began speaking with senior figures within the Trump administration, including RFK, about his fears.
And I had a conversation once with Charlie where we were talking about the danger that we both faced from challenging entrenched interests. And he asked me if I was scared to die. And I said to him, there's a lot worse things than dying. And one of those... and chief among those is losing our constitutional rights and having our children raised in slavery.
Despite the pressure he was under from the deep state and their vested interests, Charlie Kirk declined Netanyahu's offer of financing. And when Bill Ackman, Netanyahu's money man in the US, demanded Kirk bend the knee and attend a re-education camp, he became one of the few public figures in recent times to refuse them on that front as well.
Denied, and what Bibi didn't include there, he declined to go to Israel for, I would describe this as like, re-education camp. We've seen it. You made an uh-oh, but we can help you. We just need you to come out to Auschwitz and take a picture. Yeah. We just need you to come to the Holocaust Museum and take a photo. We just need you to go to Israel and we can make this better. Charlie said no to Bibi. Okay. Bill Ackman, if you would like to dispute that, I would love to hear what you say happened, because our sources and what we have, it's solid.
Now he's dead and nothing adds up. Ballistics experts say that the wound we all saw lines up with an exit trajectory. Not the long-range shot they claim was fired by some jittery liberal college kid who could barely hold a gun. On the ground, investigators spotted individuals in the crowd carrying advanced weapons and tactical gear no civilian has access to. And then there's what some are calling the sync shots. The theory goes like this. Frame by frame, hand signals flash through the crowd at the exact moment a second weapon fires. Almost too perfectly timed to be a coincidence. If that timing holds, it suggests a spotter giving the cue, the shooter pulling a hidden trigger, and the support teams covering the angles. In other words, not chaos at all, but a coordinated operation disguised as a lone gunman.
Counting gang violence. Great. Counting gang violence. Great. Counting gang violence. Great. Counting gang violence. Great.
Everything points to a coordinated operation, not a lone gunman. As the days pass, more people are stepping forward to question the official story. The viewers of this channel did their job. They sounded the alarm. Because honestly, the whole thing stinks.
The whole thing stinks.
But it's true. Like Oswald took the blame. Remember, they whacked Oswald.
Exactly. Yep.
This kid was made to believe, unlike Oswald, because Oswald was trained in Russia.
Well, of course. Yeah.
Unlike Oswald, this kid was trained to believe that he will be the lone gunman.
Yeah.
This way, when he's questioned, he's going to answer that I'm the only one.
Because it's called MK Ultra mind control.
Exactly. That's what they did to this kid.
Yeah.
I truly believe that it wasn't him.
No way.
I
knew it right away. I was like, there's no way this is it. This is the narrative.
Because if he's this way, right?
Yeah.
The bullet went this way.
Yeah. No, it was from the side, But I mean, either way, it wasn't him. So right away that it wasn't. That's the part that you have to realize. It's like, wait a minute, all right, this is a narrative they're trying to spin. The dad turned him in. Like, dad's like, hey son, what'd you do over the weekend? Oh, I just shot Charlie Kirk and killed him. Oh, geez, I guess I should turn you in because that's not good. Like, they couldn't find him. If I did it, they'd be banging on my door the next day. They'd be like, hey, what's up?
Supposedly caught him getting off the roof and everything. How hard was it?
Exactly.
Well, he got 100 G's for it, though.
Yeah. But
he did get 100 G's.
The dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
For turning them in.
That makes sense. Yeah.
You got $100,000 for it.
Well, there you go. So that's what But the thing that I'm saying is that
family.
they couldn't find them. Like they couldn't find them that quick. Everybody's tracked and traced. And now the whole crime scene is completely wiped out. Now they took the whole thing away. That's gone.
How let me do something? Watch how they find my black ass.
This is what it looks like right here. Yeah, exactly. They find your black ass real quick. Yeah, this is what the crime scene looks like now. Less than a week later.
Let's replace it all.
They're replacing everything. No forensics, no nothing. Like what is that? Oh, we're gonna put a statue up. Was it gonna put a Rocky statue up for Charlie Kirk now at the college? That makes no sense. It's fucking it's insane. It's something.
CIA plane flew over.
Yeah. CIA plane flew over. I mean,
I think what happened was that he started, like he said. So what happens? Am I not a good Christian because I disagree with Israel?
Yeah, exactly.
That was the question that he posed. That he posed to the host.
Does
right?
it make me not a good Christian because I do not agree with shit Israel got going on?
Right.
Nah. Let me tell you something. I went to the country of Israel.
Right,
I visited Israel.
Right
Beautiful
there.
country, good history. But to have to live in Israel, you know that there's armed guards walking the streets of Israel with machine guns. You're not allowed to have a gun. So what happened to Israel, April 16th, what was the date? October 16th, that when Gaza took 1,000 people because they couldn't defend themselves? Where were these soldiers?
October 6th.
October 6th. Where were these soldiers?
Yeah, they stood down. It was a false flag. They was told to stand down.
Thousands of people died. Women got raped. All kinds of shit.
Exactly. Stood down. That's what it's all by design. It's all on purpose.
Israel's fucked up. Bro.
It's bad. It's not the people of Israel. It's the state of Israel. It's the state.
It's not the state. You're talking about the country itself. The state itself is blessed by God. It's the people who live there. Dude.
Well, it's the synagogue of Satan. That's what we always talked about.
But Israel itself, the country is blessed.
It's the Khazarian mafia.
It's blessed, but it's run by very bad people.
It's like America. It's a blessed country, but it's run by.
It's the Khazarian mafia.
Yeah.
So what would the mafia do if they didn't like what somebody was saying? They'd fucking kill them. It's the Khazarian mafia.
So let me tell you what's going to happen. Israel God blessed Israel to be where, when Trump put the embassy in Jerusalem, that was a really big deal.
Really?
Biblically.
Yeah, absolutely. Because this is all biblical. What we're witnessing.
Now, Islam, the Muslims and the Christians will always want to fight for territory in Israel because Israel is a blessed country. The country itself, the state, is blessed by God. It's God's country. Jesus walked all over that. So what I'm saying to you is that the people in that country are horrible. So what happens is that God's going to swallow those people up. All of them.
Yeah.
Pedophiles, corruptness, all the ugliness is going to get swept up. The country itself will be untouched.
I agree. It's a reverse rapture. They're going to be swept up. The evil's going to be wiped out.
They're going to go down to the pit of hell.
Exactly. That's exactly.
And that's described in the book of Revelation. It's a fire pit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You're going to burn forever. You're going to feel that burning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gnashing of teeth. That's how the Bible describes it.
Gnashing.
Yeah.
Gnashing of teeth. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's what's coming.
Yeah. That sucks.
See the boys from To The Point kicking in.
Hey guys,
what's up, boys?
Yeah. But think about that though.
Yeah, the land is blessed, not the government. Yeah,
right.
No, exactly. No, that's what it comes down to.
And the government is the people. Government is not. I mean, even in the Bible, when they speak about government and the tax collector, they're considered evil.
Yeah.
The tax collectors are considered evil people.
If you think about where
when
it started,
Jesus chose Matthew, a tax collector, everybody was like, "Why would you hang out with a tax collector?"
Yeah, yeah.
And he says, "Because that's who I came for." Remember, he chose 12 nobodies.
Yeah.
That's who he picked, 12 nobodies. 12 regular people he picked to spread this message all over the world.
Yeah. Yeah. And now we're seeing
he knew he picked the traitor. Had to happen.
Exactly. Yeah, it had to happen. We talked about that at the conspiracy podcast. We talked about the traitor and Judas, and we talked about what you just said about who was it? You just said I just can't remember what you just said. So, who was it you just said? He said that Jesus shows the other guy. What was the guy's name? You said
Matthew.
Matthew.
The tax
We
talked about that.
Yeah, because you see, he hung out with the prostitutes. He hung out with the sinners.
Yeah,
because that's who he came for.
Yeah.
And the Pharisees thought that he came for them, like the jinglers, all the so like the people in Israel.
Yeah. That makes
all
sense.
Proud and everything else, and he didn't come for you.
That makes sense.
You guys already have a ticket because in Paul does say that all Israel shall be saved.
Yeah.
So the country of Israel will be saved. That's what that means.
Yeah.
So
makes sense. Makes sense. I'll show you this AI video that you'll get a kick out of. Here it is right here. I'll play this for you. It's freaking funny. I mean, it's kind of creepy, but it's funny.
I'm Charlie. My faith cost me my life, but now I stand forever in glory with those who also stood firm. So at this time, I'd like to introduce you to some of my brothers and new friends.
My name is Paul, and I was beheaded for the gospel of Jesus Christ. My name is Andrew, and I was crucified for following the cross of Christ.
My name is Stephen, and I was stoned for proclaiming Christ as Lord.
My name is Peter, and I was crucified for my faith in Jesus.
My brothers and sisters, root yourself in a Bible-believing church. Pray for your enemies, for our battle is spiritual. It's time to awaken your faith. Rise up, speak truth without fear, and overwhelm the world with Jesus.
There you go.
So again, that was mainly his message. His message, he always had an altar call. His message was about God.
Yeah.
That God doesn't cause division. That's why he wanted free speech for us to be open.
Exactly.
Let's talk to the other side. Let's try to agree to disagree.
Yeah.
That was his, we, like you always say, we all have a calling.
Yep.
That was his calling.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And his audience was massive. And now, and being that he got killed, it's even more massive. He went from, his numbers, people who never heard of Charlie Kirk are listening to Charlie Kirk now.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. They made him a martyr.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's definitely
Was that deliberate?
It's definitely a turning
Was
point.
it for that?
Yeah, it's a turning point.
If that's the case, and then you got to look at a whole different angle.
Absolutely.
Was he looked at maybe to be a martyr, to be martyred? This way, that message could be spread out more.
There you go. Exactly. Yeah. It's definitely a possibility for sure.
Because his numbers now are astronomical.
Oh, well, no, that's why I think it's a turning point. Like I said in the beginning, it's a turning point for humanity. It's a turning point in the global shift of people's awakening. That's what it comes down to, really. It happened the day before 9/11, which is ironic. It's it's trying to get people to get worked up over something. There hasn't been any major protest and riots because of it. There's no.
What you have to understand is that honestly, the right don't do it.
That's what I mean. So that's a part of it too.
We don't riot, and that's maybe we need to start rioting.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe we.
That's what they want. They want a civil war. That's the whole point of killing somebody like that.
Can I say something about a civil war?
That's what they want.
Unless you've been in a fucking war, you want a civil war. These fucking pansies.
That's what you asked for.
You want a civil war. They don't know what it is.
I'm saying
though, not you.
No. I'm saying the elite, the hidden hand wants the civil war.
I know, and I'm talking about them.
I don't know what they asking.
And I'm talking about them.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're asking
people
for.
gonna go for. They think we gonna go at each other. What the fuck would we go at? We can't change nothing between ourselves.
Yeah.
All we can do is say, hey.
Yeah.
That's the fucking problem right there.
Yeah.
And we all turn it
There
that
we go.
direction.
That's right.
And that's what they create a civil war if you want to. You'll have the whole nation standing on y'all front fucking
What happened in Hunger Games? They went against the government.
We ain't in America that desperate.
They stopped fighting each other in Hunger Games and they went after the government.
We ain't in America that desperate to pull a Hunger Games. You pull that shit if you want to.
Yeah.
Our governor basically just armed us on the 20th, coming to 25th. It's open carry. That's fucking wow. South
25th.
The 25th. It's on their hip.
I'm gonna have my shit in the car.
It's on the hip.
You
I
can
told
put
them
it-
boys, I said, everybody, I can guarantee you, every customer is gonna come into the dealership trying to intimidate. That bitch, I'm putting a magnet. I told David the other day, I'm putting a fucking magnet underneath the desk for the clip.
Yeah. The only rules, you can't go into a church, you can't go into a school, you can't go into a park. But I can tell you this, in Texas, they changed that. Now you could go into a church with a gun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could go into a school with a gun.
I knew plenty of
Pick up
people
your
who had
kids, you know what I mean?
guns
Yeah.
at church. Well, I'll talk about
Because of the church shootings and all that.
Yeah.
Bring your gun.
for real.
Right.
You know, somebody comes to shoot you, shoot them. And that's what's going to happen. Eventually, every state, bro, I mean, every conservative state, because the liberal states will continue to have their laws. Every conservative state is going to have an open carry law.
Yeah.
And then things are going to get a little different. Crime's going to go down. I can tell you that.
Yeah. That's
Because they know you're packing. Why rob you?
Yeah,
Because you
right.
can hit me.
It's like 5 guns in this store. Let me walk
Yeah,
out.
man. I'm not. Man.
yeah.
Crime's going to go down. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna rob me, but you see I'm packing a fucking gun, it's open carry, you see it. You know, I'm gonna have to conceal the fucker.
Yeah.
You see it. You know what I mean? You're gonna think twice.
No doubt. Yeah. That makes sense. Well, we'll see what happens.
That's what happens, man.
See how that works out.
Well, listen, I'm pro Second Amendment all the way, bro. Fuck that. I think that we have a right to carry and defend ourselves. You know, I'm serious.
The 25th
even
of this
against
month?
the government. Even against the government.
Is that next week?
Yeah.
Because
May the 16th.
remember, in the Constitution, it speaks about us going, like, if we even against our own government, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that's why it's happening. Maybe that's why it's going down. And so all of a sudden it happened out of nowhere.
Like, think about it though. I think we kind of got a smart governor. Because think about it. Would you want your neighbor coming knocking on your door like, "Hey man, I ain't got nothing but shit getting real"? No, motherfucker, go get that shit.
Yeah.
Get it now. Prepare now.
True.
Don't wait till later. Prepare now.
So you
I'm
got
giving it
Brian-
to you on the 25th.
Brian Donalds is running, and who else? Who's running on the Democratic side? Do you know?
No idea. No clue. I have no idea.
And I don't think they got a chance in the state of Florida because we're purple, but we lean red.
Yeah.
We're purple, but we're lean red. But we're straight up purple.
There's definitely purple.
There's a lot of fucking. I mean, you go to 58th Street; those guys are carrying signs hating Trump and all that.
Yeah, big time. Yeah.
I don't get it. Man.
We're
You're wasting your fucking time.
We're definitely purple.
And that's all farmland, so I don't get it.
Yeah, it's just backwards. We got infiltrated, like I always say. We got infiltrated. The ideology, the progressiveness came to our town, just like with the whole kilted mermaid thing and all that. What they're doing there with the trans, that infiltrated that ideology into our town, and then more people gradually gravitated towards it because it wasn't like that in the beginning. They just slowly just introduced it. And
This town's fucking Yahoo, man.
Yeah. I know. It used to
When I
be.
came here 25 years ago, it was fucking Yahoo.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Not anymore. No, I've been here 40 years. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
so
I see the
I'm
difference.
sure.
I seen some shit when I first came here.
It's changing. You know, it really is. You know,
So it gets infiltrated. People from Connecticut come down and Massachusetts and all that. And then they come, it's all.
they come with their fucking beliefs. The reasons why they left those states, they come here and bring it.
Yeah, they bring it here because they want to infiltrate. They want to come in and bring their ideology here, and then
You left for a reason.
Yeah. Well, they left. They left because they just wanted to get the hell out because of whatever reason, weather or whatever situation. But when they come here, they want to insert themselves into the system. Like, the mayor of Vero, like he's purple. They just, all these people, they're all purple.
What was it?
Barefoot, another one. He's purple. He voted against. Yeah, they vote against their own party. Barefoot did that. Yeah. Barefoot voted against his own
what's
party.
his name? John Dyer. He's another one.
Yeah, they're all
from someplace out.
Yeah, they're all
in the schools because they're after our kids, bro.
Exactly. That's the thing.
They get in the schools, man. People overlook the school board.
I know.
School board's a big vote in your town. If you need to go to school board meetings, listen to your school board meetings, see what's going on because your kids are in there.
Yeah.
For God's sake.
It's scary.
Yeah, man. My grandkids are in school. And you got to watch what the hell they're teaching these kids, man, and what's going on in these schools because a lot of things happen in school and you don't know about it. You know, something could happen to your child, and the teacher or the principal may not call you. You know, I mean, it happens in colleges when a kid gets raped. You know, they keep it with the campus police. They don't want to let it go outside because they want to keep the image clean. The image clean. Yeah,
absolutely.
Same thing in the schools.
Absolutely.
You know, so we have to be really careful and see what's going on.
All by design.
Because I tell you, when Sandra worked at that middle school, she was telling me 11-year-olds are giving head in the bathroom, fucking smoking vapes, rolling up. 11 years old.
No, I mean, because that's what they're being groomed into. That's okay. But they watch on TV and what they see on their phone, and they just get groomed. They just get psychologically manipulated. That's what it is. It's a spiritual battle for our consciousness.
We have
and they're going
to
after the kids.
I tell you this, I just saw on the local news, Nikki shared with me, she read it, that there's a homeless guy approaching young girls, right, and talking dirty to them and all kinds of stuff, trying to grab them. A homeless guy in Vero Beach. Yeah. You know, so I'm gonna be on the lookout for that fucking.
Does he know what it looks like?
No, I got to read the article. She was sharing
Send
the
it to me or whatever. I like to see it because I like to, I've been talking to someone locally. So.
I know that, I've been seeing a lot of homeless women too.
Oh yeah.
On US 1, right by the source.
Yeah.
A lot of homeless women sitting. I mean, they'll sit there. I'll be driving back and forth, and they'll be sitting there for hours in this fucking heat.
Oh
dude.
yeah.
Dang. Bro, they must. I mean, I don't know. They must have a stain.
I don't know about that.
I'm just saying. I'm not talking about body wise. That heat.
Yeah, no, I'm just.
That heat is horrible for you. Like that, out in the sun, like that.
Heat, no, you just
sitting on a damn sidewalk, no shade.
They get used to it after a while.
But that's not That's fucked up, man.
I know it is.
And they're women. That's what it is. I see more homeless women now than I did before.
It's part of it. Yeah.
Why haven't things changed? Rents are still $2,500, $3,000 a month.
Not
gas
going down.
Gas is $329.
You know why? Because no human hand's going to fix this, Eddie. That's why. That's why, my man. There's no human hand going to fix what's coming. There's none. There's no Trump, no Charlie Kirk, no Ben Shapiro, no Candace Owens. Nobody's fixing anything. No human hand.
I mean,
but I'm just saying. But nothing's going to change until
we're just talking about it.
Yeah.
You know, I think that a human hand, Trump can make a difference.
Oh, I think so. But he can only put the pieces in place.
Right.
God's got to go ahead and knock the pieces down. That's the last move. He can only set them up. He can set everything up, but he can't fix everything. Nothing's going to fix this. We're too far gone with the money system and the debt and everybody's broke and nobody has any money and nothing's getting better. Nothing's going to fix it except this.
Well, think of it this way: if we get rid of the Federal Reserve,
exactly,
it cuts interest rates. People could pay their credit cards at this point,
and then get rid of the tax and then the IRS.
Right, get rid of all that,
exactly,
all that money, and we'll just do by the United States. You know, it's
the Treasury,
Department.
That's it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Less taxes, everything.
So everything's lined up to fix it. It's just a matter of what's going to make that shift. What's going to trigger it? Because there's a trigger event that's coming, and it's going to trigger that event. And then I'm going to send you a podcast that popped up on our feed today. That was our old podcast that we did called Babylon Has Fallen. Babylon the Great Has Fallen. I'm going to send it to both of you guys. You have to listen to it and listen to yourselves and what you guys were saying then and what's happening now. It's so ironic. Rondell called it on the whole auto pen thing, and it's like he said auto pen without saying auto pen. I mean, with Biden, you were calling it about your ministry that you were talking about the other day about you want to do the Preacher Curls and do a solo podcast.
Right.
You were saying it. You were saying it's my ministry. The gym's my ministry, and I'm talking to people, and you just listen to this video, and you'll be like, "Holy shit!" Like we were predicting the future. You'll be like, "Holy!" It came up in my feed. I just happened to watch it last night.
We've been doing that for a minute.
But this one's a good one. This one's a good one because it really just we pinpointed a lot of things that were coming. A lot of things that we're living in right now. It was April of 2024 when we were talking. It was before Trump got shot. So it was before things got really ramped up. But we were talking about it like it's coming.
I know we had mentioned that Trump will get shot before he got shot.
Like 20 times.
Yeah.
Y'all thought I was playing. Oh, no.
This one, they were
and I said he wouldn't die.
Yeah, no, you don't die. No, he's not going to die. No, we knew that. Yeah.
But this is, it's ironic that how we recall on certain things, it already played out. It played out like to a T. And now we're sitting in that precipice, that moment of time to where it's about to go down again. Like we're going to go do something's going to happen, or we're going to be like, what the fuck? Like COVID, like why, what's going on? I don't understand. Like what's it?
Trying to say now there's something going around called the kissing bug.
I heard that.
Like
The guy I work with said that.
the thing will kill you, something about it.
Yeah.
Bites the side of your lip or something while you're asleep, and you die.
Yeah. Some bullshit like that. I was like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. Yeah, it's just something really bizarre, something that's going to be an intervention of a kind we'll never see, we've never seen before.
Well, I could tell you what I see,
Yeah.
and I said this in many podcasts, and that was that more people I'm noticing want to know more about the God thing.
Exactly.
It could be because of what, the Charlie Kirk thing. I know that made a difference, so a lot of people want to know more about the God thing.
Mm-hmm.
And people have been asking me about our podcast with the God thing.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm seeing is that in the Bible, it describes that my people who are called by my name will humble themselves, seek my face, and pray. Then I will heal their land. But there are three things that we need to do. We need to humble ourselves, seek his face, and pray.
Yeah, that's it.
And I see people coming closer to that today.
I agree.
When that happens, when the land is healed, it no longer has a disease. It's no longer sick.
Exactly.
And right now we live in a sick land that needs healing.
Yep.
And I see that that's coming.
That's coming.
People coming together and saying, we're going to have a revival of prayer.
So look at the screen. Look what I posted a year ago this day today.
Okay, look at that today.
That was this time last year.
Wow.
What you just read. I posted that this time last year. This on the exact day.
And turn from their wicked ways. I needed to say that. I need to turn from my wicked ways too.
Say that though.
Then I will hear from heaven. I will forgive their sin and will heal their land.
Exactly. That came up on my memories today.
Wow, look at that. Amazing.
Yeah, that came up with my memories today.
Yeah, you see, bro.
That's why I pulled it up. Yeah. Some of the memories you can see, they just like, holy crap. Like
that's crazy.
They line up with a lot of the stuff that's happening now. And when you said that, I was like, holy shit, that's crazy. Yeah.
It works out like that. See, when stuff like that happens, that to me is confirmation that it's all God.
Yeah, well, look at that. So this one here, God, we need you now. I posted that a year ago. I wrote buckle up.
Yeah, I saw the buckle up.
And then it says, God, we need you now. I posted that. Then this one is accelerated awakening in process. I posted that 2 years ago this day.
Wow.
See? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It just comes, what is it? Future comes to pass. How you say that?
Future proves past.
Yeah, future
exactly.
proves past.
So that's what that's what the memories when they pop up. I go, oh wow, we called that 2 years ago and now it's happening.
And I see it happening. Yeah. More people coming closer to God. This whole thing with Charlie Kirk, with our podcast,
we've been talking about the book of Eli.
The book of Eli. Let's talk about the the RNA. How they're trying to kill your God. So and really, if you think about it, that's what they're doing with all these poisons.
Well.
That's how come these young people today don't have a fear of God. When I was a kid, I was afraid of it.
Afraid.
I was
truly
man. Straight up, bro. You telling me I'm gonna go to hell? I'll be fucking terrified.
Yeah.
Today, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They have no fear.
No, you're right.
Of God, they have fear of humans because a lot of them are pussies and punks, but they have no fear of what they don't see. You know what I'm saying? I say it like that.
Yeah.
See, I fear what I don't see. Yeah. But my fear is not that I'm afraid today. I fear out of reverence, like, respect.
Yeah.
It's different.
Mm.
Loving God is simple. You ever look yourself in the mirror, John, and not like the reflection, doesn't like what it sees?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's where you could really find God too.
Mm.
When you look in the mirror and your reflection is happy with what it sees, then you feel like, wow, this is good, Because Because I could tell you many nights, many mornings when I've looked in the mirror, I did not like, the reflection did not like what it saw.
Yeah.
I won't say me because it had nothing to do with me because it was the mirror telling me. My reflection was telling me like, ooh. You know what I mean?
Mirrors are like some form of sorcery.
I know that. I do because mirrors they say that mirrors you could go into the future, go into it.
Huh.
Yeah, I know.
Interesting.
It's true.
Huh.
When mirrors first came about, people thought it was crazy. Like, oh my God, another me. They break them like because they didn't know.
Yeah. That's what when the cat does that. Yeah, when the cat freaks out about the mirror when he's playing with the mirror.
They play with it. Yeah, my little kitty.
Yeah.
I got a cute picture of the kitty sleeping on top of Bella.
Oh, that's funny.
Literally on top of Bella. They're both sleeping, and the cat's on top of the dog.
Wow, that's
fucking
funny.
amazing.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Peace.
So a lot of people don't know. So the shop is closed. I turned in the keys on Monday. Shop in the gym. I've been training at a Renfro's House of Games. Real nice gym. I like it a lot. And I'm looking at a place. I'm waiting on a response. I'm hoping for a good response to get this place.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's in Bureau, and I'm going to open up the CBD shop because I did the mathematics. The CBD was okay. What killed me was the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was training people for free and paying to train people, which I guess I didn't mind for as long as I did it because it was just a passion.
Yeah.
But when I realized I had to close my shop because my finances weren't there, I was like, wow, I was just, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's not good just to give things away. I mean, I hate to say it that way.
Yeah, you're right.
But it's true, sometimes you have to find the means to, to survive. Otherwise you can't do the thing that you love to do.
I think it was you. You told me one time you was like saying no is sometimes like, it's like taking responsibility for yourself.
Yeah.
Sometimes telling people no, like when you help people, it's like sometimes telling people no is like taking responsibility for yourself.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes you kind of feel bad for it,
you
but at the end of the day, you're protecting yourself.
Yeah, you got to protect
So
yourself.
like saying no sometimes really, it feels bad,
But it's okay.
but it's okay.
Yeah.
But you see, my problem is that they don't even ask. I offer.
Gotcha.
Well,
That's a personal problem.
I'm a spaghetti.
That's a personal problem.
Right.
Hey, I'll train you. Come on down. Don't worry about the money. I'll do it for free.
That's funny.
That's okay.
I can't help with that one.
No. But that's okay. I'm in a good space today. Really, Kelly was asking me how was I feeling. I'm in a really good space. I feel good about it. It's bittersweet. I got my stuff in storage, but like I said, I've been training out of this gym, and I'm thinking about just opening up a small shop and like my original shop.
Yeah.
Like this, the one I said
back to the beginning.
Yeah, back to the beginning. Back to basics.
Yeah.
And it was in that little shop was my best year. I told you I did 384,000 that year.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. Yeah. I said, holy shit.
Yeah, because it was good times.
Yeah,
it was busier. More people had more money in their pocket.
Yeah. It was 2019.
Yep.
Trump just signed the hemp bill the end December of 2018.
Mm-hmm.
February, I was already licensed if I can do it.
Yeah.
And dude, it was fucking great. No one had gummies. I was like the only place really at the time.
Yeah.
And then I always did the pre-rolls and stuff like that for people. Bud, like not like a little jar. I gave you fresh so you could smell. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, it was fun, man. And so I'm going back to that, you know what I mean? And I could train outside the gym, I have Nikki, she, to work for me. And yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah. It's going to get better.
Good,
Things are going to work out.
Yeah, things are. I mean, I am truly trusting the process. I always say it, but I am letting go and letting God, bro. Yeah. I am just like, again, we've been talking about the Bible. The Bible says, lean not in all your ways, seek out God. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he will direct thy path. So, I've been listening to different music. I've been just having, a godly, prayerful attitude. And, like today, check this out. I wasn't like, I don't know. I wasn't like when I drive, I don't smile. I don't know why, but today I did.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you that just the act of smiling made me feel better.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I just smiled about myself, dude. Fucking smiling, you know, I had to go out to Fort Pierce. So smiling. So I had that nice long drive. I had a doobie, you know, listened to some good music, and I just started smiling and I felt better. But I was deliberate.
Yeah.
I said, I want to smile, even though I didn't really want to. And I said, just fake it. And I did it, and I felt good. I felt better. Weird, right? So if you feel kind of like crummy, put a smile on your face. Fucking, you know, force it. I'm always high as shit. I wake up, I take my pills. I don't function. I don't start moving until the things start to hit. I don't want nobody getting my way.
Them neurons firing.
Yeah. Let me get my cannabis in me, and we can chat.
Get the neurons firing. That's funny. It's true though. I mean, it does help.
No, it helps me tremendously, bro. It got me off of everything. I was telling somebody today in the gym, somebody I met. He says, "Oh, so you know, what do you do?" I said, "Man, listen, the only thing I take is cannabis, dude.
Yeah,
that's it. Oh my God, no. Cannabis. I like it.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
I do.
It does help. It's not for everybody, but it does work. It does help
for everybody.
You know, it does help. You know, there's no doubt about that.
You ever seen somebody have a bad experience on weed?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'll tell you this. I had a senior lady, right? She wanted to try some THC.
Yeah.
So I had sold a little bag of 10 milligram Delta 9 gummies, a yellow bag. She called me at 2 a.m. She was hallucinating.
Yeah.
She called me at 2 a.m. and she kept on calling. So I picked up finally. I said, "Who's this?"
Yeah.
Eddie, it's Mrs. So-and-so. Hey, Eddie, this thing you gave me. I said, "Do you have any CBD in the house?" And he left.
Yeah.
She has, I had some of the oil that I didn't like. I said, "Put 2 big droppers of oil. Drink 2 big droppers of oil. You'll be fine." Because CBD is stronger than THC. It'll reverse the thing. And then she didn't call me back, so I guess it worked.
She survived.
She came back the next day with the yellow bag. She says, "I don't want these. I think the gummies."
I was sitting there today. She came in there. She was like,
yeah. She took the CBD gummies, bro, because she said they were too much, bro.
Them shit's built. That's the
So
thing.
some people can fucking now edibles are different.
Yeah,
it's not like smoking weed, you know. Edibles are fucking it can get you
It can take you on a
different way.
ride. It could take you for a ride.
I don't fuck with edibles.
Yeah.
Because you'll think, I ate that little one. That shit didn't do nothing to me.
Yeah.
30 minutes later,
your
ass sitting there gripping the chair.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like I'm taking off.
Mushroom muffins a possible thing?
Whoa, chill out.
Yeah, you could do that.
You could do cornbread probably with mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
No, but I'm thinking about a good, nice tasting muffin.
Yeah.
Because I got some shrooms and I'm thinking about a muffin.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Put about 2 grams,
And
not
a banana
4.
muffin.
Take 2 grams per muffin. You know what I'm saying? Get a nice fucking 2 grams of straight up mushrooms will give you a good trip for about a good 2 or 3 hours.
Oh yeah.
You'll get a nice fucking buzz. 4 will give you 6 hours of fucking paradise. Yeah. The powder.
Oh yeah.
DMT.
Yeah, coming. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get some of that DMT.
Y'all
powder.
got it.
No, because I tried the pen, it didn't do what the powder did.
Oh,
the powder, we used to make a sandwich with the weed.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, man, it's
just
DMT is it's probably it's very different.
Yeah.
We're talking about a mind blow. And what I mean, it's like a mind clearing, isn't it? Isn't it, dude?
Yeah.
I mean, I remember John, and he was serious
That should
as
reset
fuck.
you.
It does.
No,
Even-
but John
even
was
the
serious as fuck when he told me I'm dead.
Yeah.
Bro, I mean, like, we were like 5 minutes into like a 25-minute fucking rush.
Yeah.
And he was looking at me, he's telling me I'm dead.
Died.
You died.
I died. I did.
And they say that happens.
I did for sure. There's no doubt about
They say that you die, bro.
Yeah. No.
And I remember and I started laughing, bro. Remember? I was like cracking up and I said, "That's real as fuck." And then we sat in the chair, and that's when we fucking thought about the podcast, and we created the podcast, bro. The podcast was just 2 white chairs, dude, in the office just to look nice, where you could sit down. You understand? It wasn't an idea. It became an idea that day. Like we were talking about, we should do a podcast. We should talk because of the conversation he was having with me. I was fucking amazed.
Yeah.
Fucking John was fucking schooling me to fucking death. When I first met John, bro, holy fuck, bro. He didn't stop fucking taking me to school.
Right.
I really felt like you were Obi-Wan and I was like the other guy.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
funny.
true story.
That's
But
funny.
anyway, yeah, bro, and
It's true though.
yeah, bro.
But
And we said we gotta do something. We gotta fucking talk about this for other people to hear it.
Yep.
And then that day we did the DMT, bro. We were in the back. Before the back was the cave because that was another DMT trip, and we created the cave. Yeah. But anyway, we had the plants. You remember I fucking busted my ass. We had the plants there.
Yep.
And we got up like after we took our hit. We got up, and we started wandering. We didn't stay sitting down. And I went into the office and I sat in the white chair because I had I think I had the
Little
Yoda, baby Yoda on the chair. So I started checking it out, looking at the chair. And then John walks all the way out to the front. He checks the door. He shakes the door and it's closed.
I couldn't open it.
So he comes back into the thing, into the office, and he looks at me dead in the face, dead ass serious, and he says, "I'm dead." I said, "What?" I started fucking cracking up, bro. And I said, "That's real as fuck." Remember? I said, "That's real as fuck." And then John sat down, and then I don't know what I think we went into the colors. You know how you go into colors, with the DMT, you go into like a spiral and colors. Yes, we got into that. And it was fucking amazing, bro. And then when we got up, when we finished, we looked at each other and we said, "Bro, we got to do a podcast." Remember? Yeah. And that's when I ordered the things. Yeah. I ordered that one mic right there. I ordered it. And then fucking we tried one and it didn't really work out. And then fucking Rondell came into the picture and that's when we clicked. Yeah. That's when we created the podcast.
100%.
Yeah, dude.
That's it.
The cave was another DMT trip. Yeah. For another podcast. I'll tell you about that one.
The history of the cave.
Yeah, man.
The evolution of the cave.
Yeah, so I put out a video, like you talk about memories. Yeah. Remember the video I did with Roman? Yeah. On the motorcycle.
Yeah. I saw that.
Trump. Yeah. Remember?
I remember that. Yeah.
He said Trump. Remember? For the 2020 election.
Oh yeah. I remember.
And he was in the cave and he was on the motorcycle. He was little Roman. And the cave, you can see the movie screen, the bar that we created. I mean, the cave was nice, bro. Me and John drove all the way to Daytona and picked up fucking from an old pizza shop like stools and benches. Yeah. It was cool, bro.
It was cool.
Oh, yeah, we had a lot of fun in the cave. Jesus, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Remember that in between the podcasts, that's where we will go eat. We even tried the podcast there one time. One of the pictures that you have on the initial thing was us.
That's what made it cool when we brought guests in. It was they were able to bring them to the cave and they could sit in the back and eat pizza. And then we would go into the studio. It was kind of cool.
It was cool.
It was kind of a neat, neutral ground for people. And that's where we met Nick Novak and a bunch of people that came into to the shop and stuff. It was good.
It was good, man.
It was a good start for sure.
But this is good here, man. You got a lot more room, and now we have it all set up.
Yeah.
And I spoke to Mike. The cameras.
Yep.
That setup is under $400.
Okay. All right.
So he told me buy the cameras and he'll create the little pipe. I said it doesn't have to be long because we could put it in the center.
Yeah.
It could be this long.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be big. Yeah.
And then we could have the cameras,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just got to do it. I gotta get with him and do it.
Because that'll be good. But I think what would really be nice though is if we can bring it to this.
Yeah.
Like if we could hit it to where the one person that's trying to make a point, where it goes like as you're trying to make a point is on you.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
But like we could always bring it back to the group because we're
it's mostly a group shot, but it'd be good to have each face, like you said. Yeah. No,
it'd be really good when we have a guest.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. And that's next.
So if you guys
start having guests, we'll start having guests again. I'm lining people.
How can they listen to those things?
Which one?
To the ones in our conspiracy club.
Oh, that's on our page for TGI Now, and it's on To The Point Podcast, and then there's a Conspiracy Club 101 Rumble page.
So if people want to come to the Conspiracy Club, because we're noticing we get more people, so if you're local, how can they get there, John?
The best bet is just to subscribe on Facebook, and then we'll plug you in there because I usually make a group on Facebook, and then I just shoot it out from there. That's the best way to really get to know it.
So we had like 30 people.
Yeah, it's always new. It's always a lot of it's new people too. And I have people that want to come, but sometimes they can't make it. And I've had a couple other people that are new that have asked me about it.
Did you meet the lady with the blonde hair? She was talking about some real crazy stuff. Joseph introduced me to her. So she just friended me on Facebook too.
Yeah, Jean,
real nice. Jean, real nice lady, bro. Smart,
she's cool.
bro.
Yeah,
fucking
real
smart.
Yeah.
Man, I was like, wow, she was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I was like, fucking cool.
Yeah, good people.
Because you hear different things.
Exactly. That's all. And different people's truths.
Yeah, and if you're not into alcohol like me, I don't drink, man. They got that 333.
Yeah.
I had the watermelon flavor. That was really good. I had 2 or 3 of those. Yeah, the weed drinks. Cannabis drinks, but they're great though. They taste good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not a drinker. I know I didn't go to bars because I didn't drink.
Yeah.
But knowing that Filthy's has that, I'll go there.
Yeah. No, it's good. Yeah. And I had a couple people ask me about it. Like, I wanted to come, but I don't really know anybody. And I was like, well, no, just come and then I'll just introduce you.
Yeah, so Joe did. Yeah, he introduced people.
He's the social butterfly.
Yeah, Joseph is good people, though.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, I know. What I'm saying is that he just jumps around.
He's crazy. He doesn't get on the show, though.
I know. I don't know why he didn't.
He needs to get on the show.
This whole thing was his idea.
It's funny. He wants to start a Bible study.
Yeah, okay.
He's one of the ones that wants to start a Bible study because he wants to get closer to God.
Cool. That's cool.
And that's what I'm saying is that there are people out there who are looking for that connection.
Yeah.
And they think that there's a really big process, and there really isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Remember what I said last podcast, Romans 10:9-10. Did you guys read it?
I wrote it down.
Okay, yeah. So
it's right here. Yeah.
It says, believe in the Lord Jesus with all your heart, confess with your mouth that he is Lord, and thou shalt be saved. That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Romans 10:9-10.
Okay.
Confess, believe in your heart, confess it, and that's it.
Okay.
There's no other rules.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Repent, live right. Do the best you can.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yep.
The fourth agreement.
Yeah, right. Do the best. Yeah.
Do the best you can. That's it.
Yep.
Have a God conscience now.
Mm.
And that happens when you receive God and you're for real, you end up having a God conscience. You end up thinking about things differently. Before you do something, you say, maybe not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
It happens,
Yeah.
So I always tell people it's very simple. There's nothing complicated, man. Pick up the Bible, look at Romans 10:9-10 if you don't believe me. It says, believe in your heart, confess with your mouth, and you're saved. Simple, easy breezy.
Yeah.
No complications. People want to make it tough and hard, but it really isn't. It's so simple.
Yeah. Well,
it's like Kiss, right? Keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it simple, stupid. They said that shit at work the other day.
Yeah.
Like, anybody ever heard of Kiss?
Yeah.
Keep it simple, stupid.
That's great. All right. Well, looks like we're about an hour.
Oh, cool. Yeah. But I just want to say thanks to John, bro. That pizza, that grandma, bro. I recommend that pizza to everybody, man.
Yeah,
it is so good. I mean, really
can't go wrong with a grandma. I promise.
Oh no!
That's really
and
good.
then last week I came early. I had it hot, dude. Holy crap! Delicioso.
Hot grandma.
Hot grandma. It's a hot grandma.
It's a hot Grammy.
So what you call that? A griff?
A gilf.
A gilf.
Hot grandma.
A gilf.
A gilf, right? Oh my God, that's funny.
Yeah.
Jeez. That's
well,
classic.
I'll call it a glee.
A glee.
A grandma I like to eat.
A grandma. A glee.
A glee.
Oh
man.
That's great. Oh my God.
Look at that. 4 years ago.
I just pulled that
to
up.
celebrate life is to celebrate TGI now, each and every moment that you breathe.
Yeah.
September 16th, 2021. Wow.
Right.
TGI now.
It's always TGI now.
It's always now.
Yeah, that was 4 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. It's a lot of memories. Yeah. A lot of good ones. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But if you guys aren't plugged into the show, subscribe, man. Like on the show, share the show. Don't be a hoe, share the show, like they say. Don't be a hoe, share the show.
That's funny.
Yeah, subscribe as well, man. Really, we could always use more subscribers. You guys should share the show. We always appreciate it,
Yep, and we're gonna get some more guests coming on soon too. So I'm gonna work on that this month.
Well, anyway, guys, take care. God bless, and have an amazing day.
All right, guys, stay human.
Keep it simple, stupid. Love, peace, chicken grease.
We out.
Kiss.
We out.